Alright, I'm doing another VOD review on a bunch of top 10 placements, top 5s that I got in the LTM today. And I'm just kind of doing this for myself because I'm pretty pissed that I didn't get the placement points for top 3. So we'll just start off. This is first game where I'll just show this in a short fight. It's pretty dumb, but I got hunting rifle chest. This guy lands on me. I hunting rifle no scope him. And I just run over and pickaxe him. GG. I'll show there's another mid-game fight that I get into. I mean, these mid-game fights I played them pretty well, in my opinion. But I'm just unhappy with how I played endgame, so that's why I'm doing this video. So right here, I'm trying to get a plane. I don't reckon see this guy in the hut. He comes out the hut and beams me. I'm going to turn on the... what's that? And the damage effects. Lovely. I'm trying to get a mini off. I just used all my wood. This guy replaces. He's like, you can tell he's very keen on replacing rather than just shooting you. So this is how I'm going to use it to my advantage. I kind of mess up my double edit upwards. I don't know about this guy. He gets the cone on me. Right now, I know this player, this IG Mavy guy. I know that he's very desperate to get the replaces on me. And he's also very good at pressuring me. He hasn't let me get a mini off. Like, a mini takes like under 2 seconds. He hasn't let me get a mini off this entire time. And I kind of use this to my advantage. I let him have the replace, and I get the pump on him while he's placing the build. 110 pump. I've got a gold pump. Right now, I just low ground peek him. If you're in a box, it's a lot easier to get a low ground peek off like that. Simply because the angle's a lot harder to hit for the other player. And I'm going to skip forward towards the end game right here. So we get 2 kills in game, which we'll go over. Ooh, this is a pretty good end game. So we've got 17 alive. The EU, this is after, the initial point lobbies where, not the best players are playing. And this is just kind of how good people were. So let's get forward. So I recognise the zone's going north. There are a lot of players like bunched up around here. And I also recognise I used to have a base over north which I need to get to. So I'm just going to show my rotate paths here. So I'm making a bit of a YOLO rotate just straight over. I get back in my old builds here. Also recognise there's trees here. You need to use the natural cover. Trees are natural cover to make a rotate. I just crouch underneath the trees. The trees hitbox are messed up, so you can get a free rotate. Nobody's even looking at me. I get in a really decent spot in zone, pretty far back, and I'm using this time just to path forward a bit more. Right here, this guy lands. He lands in my. He lands as I place the cone, and he gets stuck on the floor. I drop him down into a trap. I could have not taken damage during that fight. I could have just put the ramp up, but I feel like just committing to the SMG spray wasn't the worst idea. I did lose a bit of shield, but right now 11 people left, 3 kills. I just need to play passive to try getting some endgame kills. Also, I need some people to die. I'm just really passively just tarping this zone. I'm on a new mouse, so I kind of mess up this edit play right here. I kind of get screwed. I don't want to get cucked on this backside of the zone. You never want to be deep in zone. So I just use my launch pad to get in zone. I keep tarping forward. I need a kill right now because my health is low. Although I end up getting beamed for it. I was a bit too overpeaking. I catch this guy, he lands right next to me. That's pretty fortunate. Fortunate mistake by him. I'm just looking for. Keep watching now. I end up just bizzle tunneling, but this is just building on my left to completely cover myself. I hear this guy. I'm looking for a shot. I need a kill, although he goes over me, which is a pretty good play by him. And I go for the crate. Honestly, this crate play, in hindsight, was pretty terrible. Like, I shouldn't have gone for this at all. Also, shouldn't have placed a cone in here or a floor. I don't know why I did that. End up getting a med kit, which I don't carry. Mess up my edits again. This is like really just poor editing by me. Right now you can see my health. I'm 30 health. I don't know this guy's health. I want to commit to this kill. In my opinion, a player that is underneath your ramp has no mats. And because you get mats for kills in this guy should have some. He should be low health. That's just my thought process. I let him break my ramp. I commit to the first. I get the first pump off, and he trades. I'm lower. I get like a 112 pump, just like a weak headshot on him. And that's how I come fourth. If I realised I could have just let this guy die out on Storm, or I should have just not aggroed him and keep building. I only had 10 builds. I mean, I could have played that better, but if I landed that shot, that would have been 5 kills with 3rd points. But I just kind of misread the situation there by committing to the shot when I thought he should be low, although he wasn't. Alright, next game. I think next game is the game with Skate. No, it's not the game with Skate. This is another 4th place. I mean, I'm really just doing this for my own sake because I'm pretty annoyed with how I didn't get the points or whatever. So what we're doing? Let's just show this mid-game fight. So this is a mid-game fight where I get aggressed early. I'm pretty happy with how I played my mid-game fights, or that's just the end game that I was lacking in. What am I doing? Okay. Gameplay. I recognise this guy's like very desperate to deagle. Deagle pump, so I kind of used that against him. It's like how I recognised the guy earlier. He was desperate to just replace me and try going for edit plays on me. So this guy deagle pumps a lot. So I'm kind of using that against him. I build a brick here, getting a 1x1. Right now, another deagle pump. I land a 50 tag on him. He does the same thing over and over. You can easily recognise this. He sacrifices height. He doesn't want to go any higher. I try going for the wall replace. Guy was asking me, how do you know if you got the wall replace? I did the wall replace trick here. It doesn't work. He was asking me, how do you know that you've got the wall? I'm building a metal. He's building a brick. If I get the wall, I can easily double edit because it'll both be metal. Although it doesn't work, this guy's pretty good at holding his walls. So I just use the utility I've got. I've got GL. I don't like GL ever in scrims or whatever. And I hit this guy with the double GL. I just put it on the top of him so it breaks the ramp on the floor. He can't build anywhere. And I'm able to clean him up. What am I doing now? So this is like really passive rotates. It's 21 left. I'm kind of just tarping in. I don't tarp in, what am I talking about? I'm kind of just bringing my stuff into the zone. And I'll skip forward a little bit more. I don't want to make this too long. 4 games to do. I'm gonna go back to where I fucked up. This is like, in my opinion, like the worst rotate I've ever made. So I'm 200 HP right now. I'm in a pretty good spot. I've got to go. What have I got to do? Come on. Get into the new zone. So I've got to go completely. What's that? West for my next zone. I'm kind of looking around to get a good opportunity to window edit. To edit backwards and make a run rotate. I don't want to use my mats. I'm very conservative with mats. You only get 1500. You don't want to be in a position where you have to kill somebody for mats because that's how you make mistakes. I did the edit trick that some guy posted. And how you can do, and this is where I choose to free rotate. This is all old people's builds. So I'm just kind of rotating in. I shouldn't have shot that shot right there. That's a mistake. It kind of draws attention to me. Right here, I just don't think I recognized like where the angles of exposure were and how this Diego guy was peeking over the gold AK. I get double headshotted by a gold AK, I'm pretty sure, and it puts me down to AHP. I just didn't realize that guy double edited looking towards me, and then basically that one mistake where I don't recognize that guy looking at me sort of cost me this game because I'm forced to use like the majority of my mats. I've only got like 500 builds now, or 500 mats total. I'm just forced to use all those mats because of that mistake. And I'm also I got a risk from that guy I killed early game. I'm also forced to use that and this rotate. This rotate here, I'm top right here. This rotate's easy without rift to go. I could do this easily, but the fact that I had to use all those mats, and I'm also AHP, means I have to use this rift to go. So I'll show you. I'm not taking Zacubus with me. Where's Zacubus? Didn't even recognise he was there. This is a thing I learned from a guy called Rel, I think Oceana player. Australian player, I think. Is like, if you're directly above who's going to be shooting you, if you just circle around above him, They can't hit you because shooting directly up is really hard. Also choose to dive. It's another thing I learned from, I think it was when Barla was analysing Zay, is Zay would go behind a tree to land, because like people hear the noise but they can't see you because the tree. I'm looking for a shot on this guy. It doesn't come, and I recognise he's gone above me. I need this kill right now. So I'll show you how I play this. I realise that's mine. That's mine. I place a trap, and that is like a really good play in my opinion. I'm able to catch him completely and also grab all his mats and his big shield. I want to get this big shield off. I don't have enough health to like keep playing this game out. Although this commando goes for me, which is a big mistake. He builds over me, which kind of cuts me into zone. I take even more zone ticks, which are kind of unavoidable. So I just start, what's it called, Bizzle tarping towards zone. Bizzle tunneling, like diagonally. And I also finally get this big shield off, which puts me in a decent position, although I still need a kill. So the fact that I needed this kill right now forces me to play this situation differently. I would have like not to aggro this person, or I felt like I had to just because of the situation. He blocks me into zone. I'm forced to go up by him. Don't want to go in there, just place a load of traps. He launches, which gives me a good opportunity to rotate without using mats. So I have very little builds at this point. And I land. Just the fact that I like played that situation earlier where I was trying to drink that big shield bad means that right now I'm forced into a bad position. I get a 70 tag on the stream guy. He gets hit. He's really hard. I'm just looking for a shot, which means the fact that I'm looking for shots on these high ground guys, it's just a bad play in my opinion. I shouldn't be doing this. It means I don't focus on the mid ground guys. The mid ground guys are more important. So Zacubus ends up grappling. I missed the shot. I just like do a weak shot to him. He pumps me, and he gets another nice shot on me. GG to him, and he cleans me out. I mean, just the fact that I got sort of like pushed into zone and took too much storm damage meant I was forced to aggro the high ground people. Or the aggroing the high ground people was always a bad idea. Like, you shouldn't be shooting straight up. So that's my second, fourth place. And this is the 6th place, which I'm pretty unhappy with. Wish I could show my like loadout and stuff during this. Basically, I just have a really passive game here. Obviously, nothing happens for like 20 minutes. And I'm doing a plane rotate. Can I show my plane rotate? I can. End up just planing for the. Look at my hands. I end up just planing for the majority of this game. I start getting deagle tagged by somebody, and I realise it's probably a good opportunity to just get out. What's happening? So I wait for the new zone before I get out. This is the final zone before its 3rd circle even. I got this nice little cubby on the side of the mountain where I'm pretty protected. I've got a little metal tarp and I just chill. This is like just really passive. I had to drink shield because I got tagged up as well. Come on. What's happening? Just a really passive game. There's still 21 live. And I get I'll show the map quick. I get this might seem like a bad zone. Ooh, right. This might seem like a bad zone because I'm in this spot and it's a hole over here. There's 2 people over here. But it's actually pretty good. It's pretty favourable because I have this entire right path to myself aside from this one guy and the few people behind me. So everybody's going to be coming over straight towards zone or just like launching or if they're going off this hill. Which is actually pretty favourable for me. So I'll show you how I make my rotate. I'm pretty happy with this rotate apart from something goes wrong obviously. So I just expand forward. I'm just looking for an opportunity where I can get going. Here are a lot of people behind me, and this is where I don't want to go down like straight southeast. I want to go south, get on the right hand side of the zone where it's a lot less densely populated, and this will allow me to just run in. So I'll show you what happens is that I see this guy getting beamed. It's my only kill of the game, and I just one tap him out of the air. I think it was a headshot or something. What I need to do? Sorry, I keep forgetting to do this. Auto follow. Is that right? That's right. So right now, the fact that I killed this guy out of mid-air, and I also kind of need some stuff because I have an empty slot. it kind of forces me into a bad spot, because instead of just keep full sprinting, rotating, the fact that I stop on this guy's loot, go through his stuff, drink shield and stuff, I mean, it's fine, but the fact that I did it is pretty terrible. Just because it leads me to getting focused. Everybody's already rotated. I'm coming in late now. I'm forced to spam build. I'm forced to use a lot of mats. I get 3 quad launcher shots taken at me, and I'm forced to waste all these mats just to get high ground, where I won't get focused. I mean, I don't know if I shouldn't have shot that guy, or maybe I should have just immediately, like, quickly hurried through his loot. What's happening? Ooh, this is a good rotate. But that's just a slight mistake. So I get into zone. I'm pretty comfortable on just zone here. And it's really tightly packed, and there's Haunted Mountain as well. So we get zone completely on Haunted Hills. And I realise I'm going to have to use my Rift Go. That's my only mobility in this game, I'm pretty sure. So I decided to use it late, and I also go up a bit. I don't want somebody below me using it. So I use it. And what's happening? Oh, I need to do something. Where is it? Sorry. It's auto follow. Auto follow off. So right now, all these people are coming up directly into the zone, and this is where I like to favour the outside part of the zone. And also doing that thing I learned off Marla's review of Zate, is using trees when you're landing. So I use this tree here. There's a guy like right next to me farming this tree, and I'm able to completely like one by one up and get onto high ground essentially, or nearly. Just because that one tree, that big pine tree in the way. I kind of sacrifice height. I don't have enough mats to like maintain it. I just want to get in. Again, a pretty awkward engagement where I can't build fully, and I just about get into zone. I need to go forward a little bit more. So I do that. You got to be careful with the pre-builds. Like there, you can't build a wall. I get pressured a little bit, and I immediately launch pad. Why is this auto following so bad? Holy cow! And I get I immediately just jump pad. That's my last mobility. And this CX Toby guy kind of pressures me too hard. I mean, ultimately, I kind of used a bit too many mats, landing behind that tree and building up. I didn't like do floors and all that, but I just used too many mats. So right now, I recognise this guy's just gone past. There's still people flying, and there's still people above me. So that's why I decided to go now. I'm able to just like slowly fall and get into zone without getting aggro too much. Although I get this guy who just lands slightly behind me. Always got to be careful. I know this guy's pretty desperate. Doesn't have that many mats. He just lands like he slides in right behind me. I take the opportunity to heal. There's 9 left. I don't need kills. Well, I do, but I'm not going to be able to get all these kills. And the build's kind of on low. I got pressured so much, and I know I need to kill somebody. I probably should have been quicker in editing and pumping this guy in the storm, but I kind of just let him escape by falling out down. What's this auto follow? It's actually terrible. Okay, I'm just gonna turn off. So right now I'm in a decent spot apart from this guy grapples right on top of me. Honestly, the better play here with 6 left would be just completely disengage from this person, and then continue round. But I didn't have that many builds, and this leads to like a really awkward fight where I get taken down from. I get killed by Skype from high ground. Skype like gets an angle on me as I'm fighting that guy low ground. So the low ground fight was he was completely desperate, and he had a grapple. I mean, if I didn't kill him, I wouldn't have had mats to rotate, and if I did kill him, I'd have mats and a grapple. Although just the fight that I took at that very time was like really poor, and I don't think I should have taken it. I'll just show it again quickly. Come on. What is this? It's just like just a really poor fight choice by me. The zone's kind of going around the left of the mountain, and he grapples up above me. And he recognised that I'm the guy from earlier, so he just tries W-king me. Ultimately, like right here, I should have been building walls. I should have been completely covering myself, and I just got taken out from high ground by Sky. So the guy on me didn't even kill me, and I'm pretty sure Sky ends up winning this game like pretty easily. Like, I don't know. If you're in Sky's game, you're not gonna win the game. It's just a fact of life. Yeah. So that's my games that I played. 3 or 2 fourths and 1 sixth, where I wasn't really happy with them essentially.